Hey guys, this is Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about the internet, and I have kind of some things that I'd like to say just that are my own thoughts. Disclaimer, I usually always say this in my videos, but just a reminder that I'm not here to preach at you. I'm not here to make you do anything, and I'm not here to act like a guru or act like I know it all, because I don't. I'm just a human like you, so take all of this with a grain of salt and just know that these are my personal thoughts. You don't have to agree with any of them, and I totally respect that. So I was born in 1997, and that was kind of right at the cusp of when the internet was blowing up. And as I was growing up, I saw the internet go through a bunch of different phases. It used to just be that you could really only use the internet to search things, and it would be a long process, and it was really hard to find what you were looking for. And nowadays, you can get the internet on your phone. You can basically do anything on the internet, and it's kind of scary if you think about it, but it doesn't have to be that way. So as you are continuing your internet life, I guess, I would just like to point out a few things that maybe you would like to keep in mind, and it might make it a little bit easier to see the good side of the internet. So first of all, just know that people are complex. I'm sure you've heard it said before, but nobody really posts the bad things about their life online. We don't go around posting when we get into a fight or when we're crying. I mean, some people do, and I appreciate those people. I think that being vulnerable and raw is a really good thing, and I think that it shows that we're all just humans. But just be aware of the fact that not everybody does that. Most people don't do that. And it's really easy to look at somebody's Instagram or their YouTube or their social media platforms, their Twitter, whatever, and think that they have it all, to think that they're perfect. And that's usually never the case. There's a quote that kind of goes around that I've heard many people say before, and that's that everybody posts their highlight reel. So just keep that in mind, that just because someone is posting about what a great day they've had, how beautiful someone is, or how talented someone is, they aren't always that person. Sometimes they say mean things. Sometimes they do bad. Sometimes they're not feeling happy. Sometimes they're sad. So just always keep that in the forefront of your mind if you ever get jealous or if you ever feel like you're inadequate because of something that you see online. You're perfectly fine the way that you are. We are all humans. I make mistakes all the time. I feel sad sometimes. There's times that I don't feel worthy of posting on the internet, but then I have to remind myself that we're all humans, and that's the point of the internet, is to share and connect with other people. Another thing that I would like to point out is don't spend too much time here, on your phone, on the computer, on a tablet. Yeah, it might take up most of our lives these days, and with how fast that the internet is growing and how important that it is becoming in business, in socializing, in entertainment, it's easy to waste a lot of time on here. And I'm victim to that as well. I spend a lot of time just on Instagram. I spend a lot of time watching YouTube videos. But this is my reminder to you, if you have the opportunity, get outside, go visit with a friend, go see a family member. It's really good to do those things, and it sometimes takes reminding. Sometimes we have to be reminded to get off of the internet, and as much as it might suck sometimes to have someone remind you of that, I think that it's much needed, and I always appreciate when I get the reminder to set my phone down for a little bit and just enjoy being in this body, being in this world, being on this earth, and enjoying just simply being a human. Sometimes it's good to just get out and take a walk or look outside the window and just see what's going on. It's kind of easy to forget that the whole world doesn't revolve around the internet. And a lot of people don't have access to the internet, so we are very privileged just to be here, just for me to be talking to you. Also, learn to lighten up. A lot of people spread hate. A lot of people are so serious on the internet, and they think that because that people look at funny memes or funny videos, or if you're making content that's not necessarily serious or spiritual, that that's a bad thing. And it's really not. The internet can be used for so many things, and I think that if it's providing people with happiness and laughter and a light-hearted feeling, that's amazing. So just learn to loosen up, lighten up, don't take it so seriously, because life is too short to spend worrying and judging other people. And this goes especially for politics. I know too many people who waste a lot of time on the internet arguing with people about their political views or even their religion and social issues, and while those things are important to be discussed, it doesn't have to take up all of your time. You deserve time to maybe just laugh, watch a funny video, look at a funny meme page, or things like that. You don't have to spend all of your time on the internet being serious. You deserve time to let go and relax. Another huge thing that I would like to remind you, and as always, this is just my thoughts, but what you put out into the world will come back. So if you're one of those people who leave hate comments or judge other people online and talk meanly to them and leave horrible things on the internet, or if you're using the internet for bad things, that will come back to you. So always be kind, have a good heart, and I know that everyone watching this video right now probably already knows this, but the law of attraction is real, and what you put out into this world will one day, somehow, some way, find its way to get you back. So I've been in that position a lot of times before, where I didn't say something nice to someone on the internet and I got it right back. So take it from me, don't make mistakes like other people have, and if you have made mistakes, it's okay, it's human, but learn from that and try to be a nicer person and use the internet for love and happiness, and use it to make others feel that love and feel happy. And one of the last things that I would like to touch on in this quick video is the fact that the internet will always be changing. It won't be exactly like this. 2018 will come to an end. This decade will come to an end. Soon it's going to be 2020. And who knows what the internet will be in 5 or 10 or 15 years. So just be careful with what you put out there. Don't put out anything that you wouldn't want your grandchildren to see, unless you don't really care. Obviously, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but just understand that the internet is evolving every day. It's always going to be different, and that change is good. So I'm excited to see what the internet will be like in 10 years from now. I think it's going to be really interesting, and with how fast it's growing already, how fast it has grown just since I've been born, I can only imagine what the future holds. The internet is like a person. It grows up. It's always changing. And also keep in mind that the people that you follow online change as well. We're humans. I'm changing as a person. I won't always be this girl that's sitting in front of you, and that's okay. Change is normal, and it's okay, and it's actually exciting if you choose to look at it that way. So, with all of those things being said about this wonderful place that we call the internet, I hope that something that I've said resonates with you, and that you take these words that I've said and apply them in a positive way. I'm sending you all of my love, and I will see you guys in the next video.